Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Thursday, July 17th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Wallace State earns reaccreditation, the Cullman City School Board approves contracts and reports receipt of Alabama Arts Education Initiative grant, and Good Hope Council approves annexation and certifies election of council members. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Wallace State Community College is proud to announce the successful reaffirmation of its accreditation by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, a significant milestone that underscores the institution's commitment to academic excellence, student success, and continuous improvement. The reaffirmation follows a rigorous review process that evaluated the college's compliance with SAC-COC's comprehensive standards, including institutional effectiveness, governance, academic programs, and student support services. Dr. Vicki Karlowicz, president of Wallace State, says the reaffirmation is a powerful endorsement of the quality and integrity of Wallace State's academic and operational practices and reflects the dedication of faculty, staff, and leadership to providing a transformative educational experience for every student. The reaccreditation is valid for the next 10 years and ensures that Wallace State remains eligible for federal funding and continues to offer degrees and credentials that are recognized and respected nationwide. This accomplishment comes on the heels of the college being named a Rising Star for the 2025 Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence, ranking it as a top 3 college in the United States. The Cullman City Board met Tuesday morning for its regular meeting to discuss facility updates, staffing, and student programming that will impact the upcoming school year. The board reported that Wayne Cook, who is over the Cullman High School Theater program, and Leah Casey, who teaches art at West Elementary School, received an Alabama State Department of Education Alabama Arts Education Initiative grant totaling $30,000. $10,000 and $20,000 respectively. Key action items included approval of change orders for several school buildings. Cullman Intermediate and Cullman Middle School will undergo facility upgrades, including sewer and flooring work, HVAC improvements, and replacement of a water service line. Cullman High School's STEM and CTE areas will also undergo building renovations, which will include the installation of new flooring and painting. Updated contracts to continue mental health services in partnership with Brooks Place to provide services to CCS's long-term alternative school and with Wellstone Incorporated to provide mental health treatment were also approved. Additionally, an audiological service contract with ENT Associates of Alabama was approved. A memorandum of understanding was renewed for the School Resource Officer program through July 2026. The board also approved the CHS basketball team's trip to Orlando for a December 2025 tournament and entered a purchasing agreement with Sand Mountain CNP Cooperative for the 25-26 school year. The next scheduled board meeting is August 19th at 5 p.m. at the central office. The Good Hope City Council held its regularly scheduled meeting Monday night and got things started with the certification of 3 council members. Eric Phillips, place 2, Greg Brown, place 4, and Taft Dillashaw, place 5, are all incumbents who qualified to run in the upcoming August 26th Good Hope municipal election. All 3 are unopposed. The men were presented with certificates of election Monday night. That means Good Hope voters will only see 3 local seats on their August 26 ballots. Mayor, incumbent Jerry Bartlett, is being challenged by Larry Creel. Council Place 1, newcomers Bill Brown and Renee Lee are running. And Council Place 3, incumbent Susan Eller, is being challenged by Preston Pruitt. The council then moved on to the next item on the agenda, the annexation of just over 150 acres of land on County Road 490, just north of Interstate 65, exit 299. The first parcel of land owned by Donald Stansberry connects to a property on Beech Grove Road, making the rest of the annex property contiguous with the city of Good Hope. The council then passed an ordinance for 5 more parcels of land, 3 of which are owned by R.S. Hooper and 2 owned by David Lawrence. The Good Hope City Council will hold its next meeting at Good Hope City Hall on Monday, July 28th at 6:30 p.m. Those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, 6 Auburn players drafted on day 2 of the MLB Draft. Sports is next. Welcome back. Let's lead off today's sports segment with some more news from this year's MLB Draft. Auburn infielder Eric Snow and pitchers Dylan Watts, Cam Tilley, Samuel Dutton, Hayden Murphy, and Cade Fisher were all selected on the second day of this year's Major League Baseball Draft. Snow and Watts were selected by the Toronto Blue Jays with the 172nd overall pick in the 6th round and the 202nd overall pick in 7th round, respectively. Tilley was taken by the New York Mets with the 223rd pick in the 7th round, and Dutton was drafted by the Athletics with the 290th pick in the 10th round. Murphy was selected by the Arizona Diamondbacks in the 15th round, and Fisher rounded out the day by being taken by the Boston Red Sox in the 18th round. In his first year on the Plains, Snow hit 307 in 56 games. He ranked second on the team in runs scored and collected 65 hits, including 14 doubles, 1 triple, and 8 homers. Watts made 17 relief appearances in his second season, tied for the 4th most on the team, registering a pair of wins and saves while recording 28 strikeouts. Tilley pitched 18 games as a sophomore and made 6 starts to end the season. He earned 3 wins and save while striking out 58 batters and holding opponents to a 202 batting average. Dutton served as Auburn's ace for much of his lone season on the Plains, leading the team in wins, innings, and strikeouts. He also earned his first-team All-SEC honors. Murphy made 9 relief appearances as a junior and wrapped up his 3 years at Auburn with 35 career appearances. He posted a 2-1 record and earned a save in the series-clinching win against Alabama in 2024. Fisher made 14 appearances, including 10 starts in his year on the Plains, recording a 4.68 ERA with a pair of saves and 54 strikeouts. He saved his best for last as he allowed just 3 earned runs with 17 strikeouts and 3 walks in his last 4 appearances. Including Ike Irish's first-round selection, the 5 draft picks in the top 10 rounds are the most in program history, and the 7 total selections are tied for the 3rd most in program history. The Tigers have now had 49 draft picks in 10 MLB drafts under head coach Butch Thompson, including 25 in the top 10 rounds. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, local youth tour D.C., Baileyton's back-to-school bash, Good Hope Middle School student to participate in National Civics Bee, and the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Cullman County was recently well represented in our nation's capital as 3 local students joined nearly 2,000 high school juniors from across the country at the NRECA Youth Tour in Washington, D.C. Amy Farmer from Meek High School, Jack Haynes from Fairview High School, and Missy Williams from Holly Pond High School toured historic landmarks, met with elected officials, and learned about leadership, service, and the cooperative difference. Every March, the Cullman Electric Cooperative takes a group of students chosen by their high school counselors to represent Cullman Electric Co-op in Montgomery. Students from across Alabama spend several days visiting historic sites, meeting state leaders, and learning about state politics. From that group of Cullman students, 3 are chosen for the D.C. tour. The co-op says that the Electric Cooperative Youth Tour exemplifies the cooperative principles of education, training and information, and commitment to community, providing the experience of government up close. Learn more about Youth Tour and how students can get involved at cullmanec.com/youth-tour. The town of Baileyton is gearing up for local kiddos who will be returning to school soon. The 2025 Back to School Bash is set for Tuesday, August 5th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Parkside School, where school supplies will be provided to all students for the 25-26 school year. On Friday, July 18th, the Chamber of Commerce Association of Alabama will host the 2025 National Civics Bee, where finalist Della C. from Good Hope Middle School will participate. The Bee is aimed at encouraging more young Americans to engage in civics and contribute to their communities. 11 middle school students from across Alabama will participate in the competition to demonstrate their civics knowledge and discuss how they would solve a problem facing their community. The competition will be held at Huntington College in Montgomery beginning at 9:30 a.m. on Friday and follows the completion of 4 regional competitions, which each advanced 3 students to the state finals. The state competition is free to attend and open to the public. Meet Della, the kind of dog who doesn't need to announce herself. Her gentle spirit speaks volumes the moment you meet her. This 2-year-old Great Pyrenees Great Dane mix is the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week and is all about calm energy and quiet companionship. She's got a low-energy demeanor that makes her a dream in just about any setting, but it's her love for children that sets her apart. While she's fond of adults, kids hold a special place in her heart, earning her the title of honorary nanny dog. Della walks politely on a leash and carries herself with grace in every situation. Her sweet disposition and respectful nature make her the perfect candidate for a therapy, companion, or reading dog. She's the kind of dog who brings peace just by entering the room. Della's adoption fee is $130, which includes spay, vaccines, microchip, wormer, and a general vet exam. Visit the shelter at 935 Convent Road Northeast. It's open Monday through Friday from 9 to 3:30 p.m. If Della's already found her forever home by the time you arrive, don't worry. She has many wonderful friends still waiting to meet you. The shelter is full of loving pets ready to become someone's perfect companion. Contact the Cullman County Animal Shelter at 256-734-5448 or Cullman Animal Shelter at co.cullman.al.us. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Charles Price, age 82 of Hartselle, passed away on July 16th. Funeral services will be held on Sunday, July 20th at 2 p.m. at Cullman Funeral Home. Family will receive visitors an hour prior to the service. Interment with military honors will follow at Friendship Methodist Church Cemetery. Jennifer Lee Mead, age 49 of Cullman, passed away on Sunday, July 13th. Services will be held at a later date. Funeral services for Marie Juanita Childers, 85 of Simpsonville, South Carolina, will be at 12 p.m. Saturday, July 19th at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Visitation will be Saturday, July 19th from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. at Hansville Funeral Home. Burial will follow at Ryan's Creek Cemetery. Wiley Lee Bibb, age 74 of Prattville, passed away on Saturday, July 12th. A celebration of life visitation will be held Friday, July 18th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home. Edward Dudley Boyke, 84 of Cullman, passed away on July 14th. He will be laid to rest on Friday, July 18th at 1 p.m. at Cullman City Cemetery. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. Your Thursday will be sunny with a high near 91 and a slight chance for an afternoon pop-up storm or shower. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72 and calm winds. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 90 and a 50% chance of showers and storms in the afternoon. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 72. That wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.